Quebec isn't just a province, it's a world wrapped in a French accent. Here, you can wake up in a bustling metropolis and fall asleep beside a still frozen lake. From the charming beauty of Mont-Tremblant to the roaring waterfalls of Montmorency, this place feels stitched together by time. This is where Canada speaks with a French voice, where 400 years of history still breathe in stone buildings. Long before any European set foot here, the Abenaki and Innu peoples thrived off the land, navigating rivers and passing stories through generations. Explorers like Samuel de Champlain came in 1608, planting the first roots of French civilization in this part of the New World. They called it Quebec, from the Algonquin word Quebec, meaning where the river narrows. The winters here are unforgiving, but they've shaped the soul of the people, every forest a frozen wonderland. So how does one province hold so much contrast, culture, and spirit? How can one land be both Europe and North America, wilderness and city, past and future, all at once? Stay with us, and you'll begin to see. Quebec doesn't just tell Canada's story. It invites you to explore its vast wilderness, from majestic mountains to serene lakes, where nature tells a story of its own. Construction began in 1974 as part of Hydro-Quebec's plan to harness the immense hydroelectric potential of northern rivers. The plant was officially inaugurated in 1979 and became one of the largest underground power stations in the world. It was named after Robert-Bourassa, the Quebec premier who initiated the James Bay project to secure energy independence for the province. Built on the Magog River, the plant features a massive reservoir and a spillway nicknamed the Staircase of the Giants. Over 33 million cubic meters of rock and earth were excavated to build the underground generating station and supporting infrastructure. At full capacity, it generates more than 5,600 megawatts of electricity, powering millions of homes across Quebec and even parts of the United States. The project faced opposition from Indigenous Cree communities, leading to landmark agreements on environmental protection and Indigenous rights. Before we head to our next spot, let's test your Quebec knowledge with a fun question. What is the official language of Quebec? Comment your guess below. Long before humans walked these lands, Montmorency Falls was already roaring, shaped by tectonic shifts dating back to the Paleozoic era. Rather than dinosaurs splashing at its base, it was giant squids and armored fish that once ruled these ancient waters. Curiously enough, the name Montmorency came from a French duke who never even saw the waterfall named in his honor. When tensions escalated in 1759, British soldiers positioned themselves near the falls to monitor the French army across the river. Legend has it that a grieving bride-to-be named Matilda leapt into the falls after losing her fiancé in battle. Unbeknownst to many visitors, Montmorency Falls is actually a trio of waterfalls, not just the famous thunderous one you see in photos. For those craving excitement, the Via Ferrata experience lets you scale the cliffside on steel cables above rushing water. From the suspension bridge overhead, you'll witness the raw power of the falls as mist rises beneath your feet. High atop the cliff, Manoir Montmorency once echoed with whispers of a royal affair between a prince and his forbidden lover. Come winter's chill, the cascading mist freezes into a towering sugar loaf, drawing visitors to marvel at its icy beauty. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Located about 800 kilometers north of Montreal, the Eeyou-Istchee Baie-James region shares borders with Ontario, James Bay, and Nunavik. To the south, it neighbors Abitibi-Témiscamingue, while Saguenay Lac Saint-Jean lies to the east, making it surrounded by diverse ecological zones. The region contains some of Quebec's largest freshwater bodies, including Mistassini Lake, which is the province's largest natural freshwater lake, with a 2,335 square kilometer surface area. Additionally, the La Grande Complex reservoirs are the largest man-made lakes in the province, created for hydroelectric power generation. Two main types of vegetation define the landscape: dense forests with hardwood trees and shrubs, and the northern taiga with smaller spruce trees. As you move further north, hardwood trees disappear gradually, giving way to taiga where slow-growing caribou moss covers acidic shallow soils. The forest supports at least 40 mammal species, including wolves, lynx, foxes, bears, and moose, creating a rich biodiversity hotspot. Birdlife is equally diverse, with ducks, snow geese, snowy owls, eagles, falcons, ptarmigans, Canada geese, and loons inhabiting the region. The aquatic ecosystem is famous for its abundance and diversity of fish, attracting anglers from far and wide seeking walleye, trout, and pike. Topographically, the area exemplifies the Canadian Shield, featuring round-topped mountains, broad plateaus, and swampy plains characteristic of this ancient geological formation. The land was initially formed by underwater volcanic activity in tropical waters, before tectonic movements uplifted it to form the northern Canadian Shield. Geological evidence such as pillow lava and breccia flows can still be observed in the northeastern part of the region, showcasing rapid cooling of lava underwater. This Grenville Front divides the watersheds draining into James Bay. Hidden away in the vast Gulf of St. Lawrence, the Magdalen Islands form a crescent-shaped archipelago made up of 8 main islands. With names like Île de Grande Entrée and Cap aux Meules, the French heritage of the islands is clear and deeply rooted. Situated about 125 miles east of the Gaspé Peninsula, these islands offer a unique blend of maritime culture and natural beauty. Historically, the first European settlers were the Acadians, who arrived in 1755 when the islands belonged to Newfoundland's territory. By 1774, the Magdalen Islands officially became part of Quebec, a status they proudly maintain to this day. Visitors today can still hear the distinctive Acadian French accents, which vary depending on which island locals call home. Before the 1970s, only business travelers frequented the islands, with tourism becoming a more prominent activity only after that decade. In 2019, nearly 69,000 tourists visited to enjoy the island's sandy beaches, dramatic red sandstone cliffs, and countless outdoor activities. Life on the islands moves to a slower rhythm, where people often greet strangers with a friendly bonjour and warm smiles. Since 1990, 6 islands have been connected by roads, spanning narrow sandbars and allowing easier travel between the communities. Even with modern roads linking them, the islands continue to offer a tranquil and charming environment, far from mainland Quebec's busy life. The island's remote location encourages visitors to disconnect, surrendering to a peaceful lifestyle that feels worlds away from urban life. For those curious about Canada's hidden gems, the Magdalen Islands offer an unforgettable experience filled with history, culture, and natural wonder. Flowing through dense forests, the Cherry River in Quebec creates a serene environment, perfect for many wildlife species. Many locals enjoy fishing along its banks, where trout and other freshwater fish thrive in the clean flowing water. A charming wooden pathway and bridge gracefully span the Cherry River, offering visitors stunning views of the tranquil water and surrounding forest. Alongside the river, numerous hiking trails offer stunning views and chances to spot diverse native plants and bird species. Swift currents and gentle rapids along the Cherry River provide exciting opportunities for kayakers seeking adventure amid beautiful natural surroundings. Covering more than 360 square kilometers, the park provides a diverse array of outdoor experiences and stunning landscapes for visitors to enjoy throughout the year. With a vast trail system, it boasts 165 kilometers designated for hiking and 90 kilometers for mountain biking. Mountain bikers can tackle demanding paths with sharp ascents, while walkers and trekkers have the opportunity to explore a variety of natural settings. Founded in 1938 and overseen by the National Capital Commission, the park was established to protect the region's natural charm and to offer a recreational haven for the National Capital Region. During the autumn months, Gatineau Park transforms into an enchanting landscape as the trees turn vibrant shades of crimson, amber, and gold. Did you visit Gatineau Park during the fall foliage season? If yes, comment 2. If no, comment 4. The Chic-Choc Mountains, located in Quebec's Gaspé Peninsula, have a rich history dating back thousands of years. Indigenous peoples, including the Mi'kmaq, have lived in and around the Chic-Choc region long before European settlers arrived. Early indigenous communities relied on the mountains for hunting, fishing, and gathering medicinal plants vital to their survival. European explorers first documented the Chic-Chocs during the 17th century as they mapped the rugged terrain of the area. During the 19th century, logging and mining industries began to develop, bringing economic activity to the mountain region. Despite these industries, large parts of the Chic-Choc Mountains remained relatively untouched due to their steep and challenging landscape. In 1983, the establishment of Gaspésie National Park helped protect much of the Chic-Choc Mountains' natural environment. The park preserved the mountain's unique alpine tundra ecosystem, rare flora and diverse wildlife species, including caribou herds. The Chic-Chocs are a popular destination for hikers and outdoor enthusiasts who appreciate their historical and natural significance. Efforts continue to balance conservation with tourism. Many years ago, Chevalier Raymond de Nerac, a handsome young French soldier, was deeply in love with Blanche de Beaumont. Although they planned to marry, the French army assigned Chevalier to the fortress of St. Louis in Quebec against his wishes. Unable to bear the separation, Blanche bravely traveled alone to Quebec to reunite with her fiancé despite the dangers. Tragically, her ship was attacked by Spanish pirates near Newfoundland, and Blanche was captured by the ruthless pirate captain. The pirate captain demanded Blanche marry him in exchange for allowing the ship to sail past Quebec for one final glimpse. Blanche agreed at first, but ultimately refused the captain's proposal and tragically jumped overboard during the wedding ceremony. After she plunged into the sea, a thick fog enveloped the pirate ship, causing fear and confusion among the crew. The frightened pirates anchored near a beach, where they reportedly saw a gigantic floating rock with the ghost of Blanche. Blanche cursed the pirates, and soon after, their ship crashed into the mysterious rock, never to be seen again. Locals later discovered the rock and remarked it resembled a ship under full sail, earning it the name Percé Rock. Sir William Edmund Logan, a Canadian geologist, first mapped Percé Rock in 1844, noting its distinctive arch formation. Today, the rock is large enough that a small boat can safely pass through the arch during low tide conditions. At low tide, visitors can walk to Percé Rock from the mainland via a sandbar connected to Rue du Mont-Joli. The rock contains fossils of approximately 150 different species of plants and animals, revealing its rich geological history. We pull info from lots of sources, so if we missed something or you've got something cool to add, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. The bay's cold waters influence the surrounding ecosystems, supporting unique Arctic marine life and migratory bird species throughout the year. Several indigenous communities live along the shores of Hudson Bay in Quebec, relying on its natural resources for traditional hunting and fishing. Hudson Bay's coastal areas are characterized by vast tundra landscapes, where permafrost and seasonal ice impact both wildlife and human activities. The bay serves as an important shipping route during the summer months, connecting remote northern Quebec communities to global markets. Nestled in the scenic Estrie region, Orford, Quebec offers a charming blend of natural beauty and small-town warmth. Boasting a population of approximately 5,000 people, Orford forms part of the Mont-Tremblant Regional County Municipality. Renowned for its ski resort, Mount Orford attracts thousands of winter sports enthusiasts every year seeking snowy adventures. Stretching across thousands of acres, Mont Orford National Park serves as Orford's most famous and beloved natural attraction. Within the park's boundaries lie two magnificent lakes, Stukely and Fraser, alongside the winding Cherry River. Flowing gently through lush forests, the Cherry River ultimately empties into the vast and serene Lake Memphremagog. With its wealth of lakes and forests, Orford has solidified its reputation as a top tourist destination in Quebec. During the early 1800s, the region of Orford was rarely visited and remained largely undeveloped wilderness. Inspired by a village in Suffolk, England, Orford's name was officially given when the township was proclaimed in 1801. Driven by Loyalist immigration, the township municipality was formally established in 1855, sparking local growth and settlement. Although the area saw some settlement, Much of Orford remained wild until the establishment of Mont-Orford National Park in 1938. Taking up nearly half the township's territory, the park transformed Cherry River into a key gateway for visitors. Following the creation of the park, the addition of a ski resort and golf course ignited a tourism boom. What was your most memorable experience when visiting Orford? Please share your experience in the comments section. Charlevoix, located in Quebec, offers breathtaking scenery that far surpasses any photos or written descriptions visitors might find. This stunning area owes its unique topography to a meteorite impact over 400 million years ago, creating a massive 54-kilometer-wide crater. The diverse landscape lies between flowing rivers and towering mountains, making Charlevoix a designated biosphere reserve recognized for its ecological richness. Within the region, 3 national parks showcase the incredible variety of flora and fauna found throughout the territory. The ancient Laurentian Mountains form the rugged backdrop, visible to travelers exploring the famous mountain road winding through the area. In winter, the snow-covered landscape transforms Charlevoix into a magical wonderland for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. Charlevoix truly amazes with its harmonious blend of nature, culture, and gastronomy, inviting all to explore and enjoy. Anyone visiting this remarkable region will surely leave with lasting memories and a deep appreciation for its beauty. Winding through the heart of Sherbrooke, the Magog River plays a vital role in the city's landscape and history. The river originates from Lake Memphremagog and flows eastward until it joins the Saint François River within the city. Historically, the Magog River powered many textile and paper mills that fueled Sherbrooke's economic growth in the 19th century. Today, remnants of the industrial era remain visible along the riverbanks, blending with modern parks and scenic walkways. The Promenade de la Gorge de la Magog offers a peaceful riverside path where locals enjoy walking, jogging, and cycling. Several bridges cross the river, providing panoramic views of Sherbrooke's downtown and connecting neighborhoods rich in culture and charm. Environmental efforts have helped restore the river's health, encouraging the return of fish and improving water quality significantly. During the warmer months, canoeing and kayaking on the Magog River offer a relaxing escape in the middle of the city. In winter, the river and surrounding areas become part of Sherbrooke's snowy landscape, perfect for photography and winter walks. The Magog River remains both a historic symbol and a recreational gem, reflecting Sherbrooke's blend of nature and urban life. Before European colonization, the Abenaki people inhabited the Thetford Mines region, engaging in fur trade and alliances with the French. After European contact, warfare and diseases devastated the Abenaki population, forcing many to relocate from their ancestral lands. Following the British conquest of 1760, British and Loyalist settlers began establishing permanent communities in the Thetford Mines area. In 1853, the province of Canada created an Abenaki reserve near Saint-Joseph-de-Coleraine, just south of Thetford Mines town limits. Due to increasing settler encroachment, the Abenaki surrendered their reserve in 1882 and moved to other communities elsewhere in Quebec. The discovery of asbestos near Thetford Mines in 1876 by Joseph Fecteau marked a major turning point in local history. Joseph Fecteau identified unusual greenish rocks, later confirmed as asbestos fibers by fur trader Roger Ward's mineral analysis. Roger Ward quickly acquired mining rights in 1877, and mining companies began producing asbestos later that same year. On February 14, 1949, a violent strike involving 5,000 miners profoundly impacted Quebec's labor movement and social history. With growing health concerns and regulations, asbestos production declined, ending with the last mine closure in 2012. Forillon National Park, located at the tip of the Gaspé Peninsula, offers dramatic coastal cliffs and scenic beauty. Established in 1970, the park was created to protect a unique blend of forest, sea, and mountain ecosystems. Visitors can enjoy whale watching, hiking rugged trails, and exploring pebble beaches along the Gulf of St. Lawrence. The Les Graves Trail leads to Cap Gaspé Lighthouse, where land ends and endless ocean views begin. Forillon is home to diverse wildlife, including black bears, moose, seals, and numerous seabird species nesting on cliffs. Autumn transforms Forillon's forests into vibrant red, orange, and gold, making fall hiking especially breathtaking. Lake Magog, located in the eastern townships of Quebec, is a picturesque freshwater lake surrounded by rolling hills. It stretches approximately 11 kilometers in length, offering ample space for various recreational water activities year-round. In winter, the frozen lake becomes a playground for ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing enthusiasts. One of the most unusual stadiums in history became highly controversial due to its long construction and high costs. Designed by famous French architect Roger Talabert, the stadium reflects organic architecture inspired by animal and floral shapes. Initially planned with a retractable roof moved by steel ropes from a 175-meter tower, the system proved impossible to implement. As a result, the pitch cover was made permanent, though construction problems persisted over the years. In 1986, part of the tower collapsed onto the playing field during a game, raising serious safety concerns. A membrane roof installed a year later soon began leaking and tearing, eventually collapsing during preparations for an auto show. The roof was declared unsafe in 2010 due to ongoing structural issues and high maintenance costs. By the time the stadium was fully paid off in 2006, the total cost had ballooned to 1.47 billion Canadian dollars, earning it the nickname the Big OA. The history of St. Joseph's Oratory in Montreal is deeply rooted in the remarkable life of Brother André, later canonized as Saint André Bessette. Born Alfred Bessette, he was a humble lay brother in the Congregation of the Holy Cross, known for his deep devotion to Saint Joseph. Although Brother André became renowned for healing miracles, he always insisted that Saint Joseph, Canada's patron saint, was the true source of these blessings. As his fame spread in the early 20th century, his duties as a porter at Collège Notre-Dame de Montréal were increasingly interrupted by devoted visitors. In 1904, the congregation allowed him to construct a modest chapel across the street to serve these pilgrims. This original chapel, which still exists today, was relocated twice and enlarged multiple times between 1904 and 1914 to accommodate growing crowds. A presbytery and a small kiosk selling devotional items were also added during this expansion period. In 1914, the congregation approved the construction of a much larger oratory, beginning with a crypt church completed in 1917 that could seat 1,000 worshippers. The cornerstone for the basilica above was laid in 1924 before an immense crowd of 35,000 faithful. Work continued through the 1920s, but the Great Depression caused significant delays in the construction. Sadly, Brother André passed away in 1937 and never saw the full completion of the basilica he inspired. Major elements, like the outer dome's cross and votive chapel, were completed in the 1940s, and Brother André's tomb was installed. His original chapel was moved again in 1954, and the following year, the oratory was declared a minor basilica. That same year, a carillon and a statue of Brother André were inaugurated, and the basilica officially opened for permanent worship. Further enhancements continued with the consecration of its great organs in 1960 and completion of the interior in 1967. The construction of the Jacques Cartier Bridge over the St. Lawrence River began in 1925 and was completed by 1930. Originally named Pont du Havre, the bridge was later renamed to honor Jacques Cartier, a significant historical figure in Canadian history. Jacques Cartier was the first European explorer to reach Montreal's shores and interact with indigenous tribes living in the region. Additionally, he was responsible for drawing the first known map of the Canadian coastline, paving the way for early colonial settlements. Over time, numerous monuments, parks, and public buildings were named after this pioneering French explorer. When it came to renaming the bridge, local citizens voted overwhelmingly in favor of honoring Jacques Cartier. While at first glance the bridge resembles others like the Brooklyn or San Francisco Bridge, it has distinctive features. Made primarily of steel, the bridge relies on strong concrete pillars to support its entire weight and ensure stability. Measuring 104 meters high, 2,765 meters long, and 23 meters wide, the bridge is truly an engineering marvel. Serving as one of Montreal's busiest transportation links, it sees more than 1 million vehicles cross each year. In 2017, LED lighting was added to the bridge as part of a modernization project, increasing its visual appeal. These colorful lights change in hue and brightness, creating a dazzling display visible from both sides of the St. Lawrence River. The installation of the lights brought international attention, further solidifying the bridge's symbolic status in the city. Beyond its function as an essential transportation route, the Jacques Cartier Bridge has become an iconic landmark and a popular tourist destination. It stands not only as a feat of engineering, but also as a lasting tribute to Canada's early history and exploration. Beaumont, a picturesque village in Quebec's Chaudière-Appalaches region, boasts a rich history dating back to the 17th century. The name Beaumont honors Charles Couillard, whose lineage traces back to early French settlers in Canada. In 1692, the parish of Saint-Étienne-de-Beaumont was established, with its church constructed in 1733. This church played a pivotal role in local events. Notably, in 1759, a proclamation by General Wolfe announcing the fall of New France was posted on its door. Tucked within Beaumont's serene countryside, a gentle waterfall cascades through the landscape, offering visitors a peaceful escape into nature's quiet rhythm. Wandering through Beaumont, visitors are enchanted by quaint streets, time-worn architecture, and sweeping vistas of the St. Lawrence River. Beaumont's blend of historical significance and natural beauty continues to attract those interested in Quebec's rich heritage. Nestled in the Laurentian Mountains of Quebec, Mont-Tremblant is a world-class destination for skiing, cycling, racing, and general tourism. Located approximately 130 kilometers north of Montreal and 150 kilometers northeast of Ottawa, it is easily accessible by both car and airplane. According to legend, the mountain would tremble with the anger of the spirit within. Mont-Tremblant began gaining popularity as a ski and summer retreat during the 1960s. In the 1970s and 1980s, more and more visitors began to head north to experience its natural beauty. The 1990s marked the golden era for the Grey Rocks family resort, which has since closed. The vibrant pedestrian village of Intra-West-Tremblant, now iconic, was constructed in 1991. Since then, tourism infrastructure has rapidly expanded to accommodate growing interest. Major hotel chains such as Hilton, Marriott, and more recently Holiday Inn have established a presence in the area. Alongside hotels, there has been a surge in the development of condominiums and vacation homes. Privately owned rental chalets are also widely available, catering to visitors year-round. Mont-Tremblant now boasts a diverse array of accommodations to suit every type of traveler. With its breathtaking landscapes, rich cultural history, and vibrant seasonal activities, it continues to be one of Quebec's premier destinations. The Plains of Abraham is a historic urban park in Quebec City, known for its pivotal 1759 battle. Today, it serves as a vast green space where visitors can enjoy picnics, concerts, and cultural festivals. With panoramic views of the St. Lawrence River, the site beautifully blends history, nature, and modern recreation. As the sixth largest city in Quebec, it serves as the administrative and cultural capital of the region. The city's architectural heritage is exemplified by landmarks such as Domaine Howard and the historic Bishop's University campus, reflecting the significant contributions of the Anglophone community to Sherbrooke's development. The city's cultural scene is equally impressive, with the Musée de la Nature et des Sciences and the Musée des Beaux-Arts housing permanent collections that celebrate both natural history and fine arts. Additionally, Sherbrooke boasts a unique outdoor mural circuit featuring 17 trompe-l'oeil-style artworks, which can be explored through the interactive Muralis app, bringing the city's history and stories to life. The city's lively atmosphere is further enhanced by festivals such as Sherblues and Folk and Concerts de la Cité, which animate the downtown area with music and festivities. Nature enthusiasts will appreciate Sherbrooke's commitment to urban green spaces and outdoor activities. The city offers 3 rivers suitable for canoeing and kayaking, 14 walking trails, and 125 kilometers of cycling routes during the summer. In winter, 4 cycling routes remain accessible, and the presence of a mountain within the city center provides opportunities for skiing and snowboarding. The Lac des Nations and the Promenade de la Gorge de la Magog offer picturesque settings for relaxation and recreation. For those seeking a personalized experience, Sherbrooke offers guided tours with local greeters, volunteer citizens eager to share their knowledge and love for the city. This initiative allows visitors to discover Sherbrooke from a unique perspective, enriching their travel experience. Nestled just 84 kilometers southeast of Montreal and not far from the U.S. border, Granby began as a quiet agricultural town. For decades, its economy revolved around farming until a pivotal transformation occurred in the 1940s through targeted development initiatives. Thanks to strategic municipal annexations and progressive economic policies, Granby witnessed rapid industrial diversification and population expansion. Granby's industrial sector features plants with ties to Western Europe and the United States, anchoring its global business reach. More than 30% of Granby's workforce is employed in manufacturing, particularly in textiles, metal products, and clothing industries. Determined not to sacrifice nature for industry, Granby has long focused on preserving green spaces and cultural assets. The Granby Zoo stands as a shining example of this commitment, ranking among Canada's largest and most respected zoos. Saint-Eustache, a historic city founded in 1770 and incorporated in 1835, has a deeply rich cultural heritage. The city is well known for the Saint-Eustache Church, which was originally built between 1780 and 1783 as a significant religious monument. This church played a major role during the Lower Canada Rebellion, especially during the Battle of Saint-Eustache on December 14, 1837. During that battle, the rebels were defeated, and much of the town, including many buildings, was burned to the ground. Although the church was completely rebuilt after the rebellion, the front facade still displays visible cannonball holes as reminders of the conflict. In 1979, the city experienced industrial growth when General Motors opened a transit bus manufacturing plant in Saint-Eustache. Most residents in Saint-Eustache, about 88.56%, speak French as their first and primary language, reflecting the city's cultural roots. Nestled in southeastern Quebec, Estrie captivates travelers with its rolling hills and peaceful countryside charm. Known for its picturesque towns, the region offers a distinct blend of culture, heritage, and local flavors. Artisans from the area showcase craftsmanship through unique boutiques, galleries, and seasonal open-air markets. Historical buildings and covered bridges reflect the area's deep ties to early settlers and rural life. Lush vineyards and quaint farms make Estrie a destination for agro-tourism and culinary exploration. Residents enjoy a quality of life shaped by strong community values and natural surroundings. During winter, ski hills and snow-covered trails draw outdoor enthusiasts seeking alpine recreation. Springtime reveals blooming orchards, peaceful bike routes, and quiet lakeside escapes. Autumn paints the landscape in fiery colors, attracting photographers and leaf peepers from across the province. Winding country roads guide visitors to hidden gems, from antique shops to cozy bed and breakfasts. Matagami was officially founded in 1963, driven by the rapid growth of mining activities in the region. Initially, the Quebec Toponymie Commission proposed naming the community Mazenod, after the founder of the missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate, but residents opposed this name. Ultimately, the town was named Matagami, meaning the confluence of waters in Cree, highlighting its strategic geographical location near Matagami Lake. The Château Frontenac stands as Quebec City's most iconic landmark, perched majestically atop Cape Diamond since the late 1800s. This luxurious hotel was designed to reflect the prestige and charm of old Quebec's historic surroundings. Over the years, it has witnessed many significant events and hosted famous visitors from around the world. The hotel welcomes the most discerning travelers, while locals celebrate important moments within its elegant walls. The project began in 1892 when Canadian Pacific Railway executives decided to build a grand hotel to attract wealthy tourists. Quebec City, a popular destination with its busy port and train connections, was the ideal location for this ambitious venture. Architect Bruce Price took inspiration from the Grand Château of France's Loire Valley, incorporating towers, turrets, and steep roofs to create a striking French character. The Château Frontenac's original design was so well received that each expansion kept the same style, increasing rooms from 170 to 618 by 1993. The central tower, completed in 1924, remains the hotel's most spectacular feature. The chateau also played host to historic moments. such as the 1939 visit of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, where they dined amid roses and enjoyed local delicacies. During World War II, the hotel housed British and U.S. delegations for the Quebec Conference, where crucial decisions about the Allied invasion of Normandy were made. In 1985, Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney and U.S. President Ronald Reagan celebrated St. Patrick's Day here, leading to the 1987 Free Trade Agreement. For Quebec City residents, the Château is not just a landmark, but a symbol of their city's heritage and pride. Local craftsmen and stone from nearby quarries helped build the hotel, and modern renovations continue to highlight Quebec's culture and artistry. Montreal was named a UNESCO City of Design in 2006, recognizing its creativity and urban planning. Alan M. Tage, a McGill system administrator, created Archie in 1989, the world's first internet search engine. St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, Canada's largest church, is a historic pilgrimage and architectural site. Montreal hosted Canada's first and only Summer Olympics in 1976, with many venues still in use today. Built around Mount Royal, the city enforces a height limit so no building exceeds the hill's iconic cross. Montreal's airport offers direct flights to nearly 150 global destinations and supports a strong aerospace industry. The city hosts the International Civil Aviation Organization, which regulates international air navigation for safety and growth. According to Mercer's Cost of Living Survey, Montreal ranks as one of the most affordable major cities in North America. The Montreal Protocol, signed in 1987, is a highly successful international treaty protecting the ozone layer. Montreal, located on an island in the St. Lawrence River, is home to the world-famous Cirque du Soleil entertainment company. In 1992, Berlin gifted Montreal a piece of the Berlin Wall, now displayed near the World Trade Center. John Lennon's song, "Give Peace a Chance," was recorded in Montreal's Queen Elizabeth Hotel with famous activists backing him. The Port of Montreal is one of the largest inland ports, handling millions of tons of diverse cargo every year. Montreal is a major Canadian railway hub and a leader in sustainable mobility and intelligent transportation industries. With numerous universities and colleges nearby, Montreal has the highest concentration of post-secondary students in North America. Quebec City, often simply called Quebec, is the vibrant capital of the province sharing its name. The province itself is unique in Canada because French is the dominant language spoken by most of its residents, making Quebec the heart of Francophone culture in North America. Founded over 4 centuries ago in 1608, Quebec City boasts historic charm, especially in Old Quebec, where fortified walls earned it UNESCO World Heritage status. Among its famous landmarks, the Château Frontenac stands out, not only for its stunning architecture but also as the most photographed hotel worldwide. Beyond its cities, Quebec is renowned globally for producing a massive share of the world's pure maple syrup, delighting sweet lovers everywhere. This rich blend of history, culture, and natural bounty makes Quebec a truly special place. Rich in history and culture, Quebec stands out as a unique province in eastern Canada, rooted in deep French heritage. Home to over 8 million residents, it is the only province where French is the sole official language, giving it a distinct identity. Winding cobblestone streets and fortified walls in Quebec City transport visitors back to the days of early European settlement. Dominating the skyline, the iconic Château Frontenac is a symbol of elegance and a testament to the city's timeless charm. Beyond its urban centers, Quebec boasts breathtaking natural landscapes, from rolling mountains to powerful rivers and snowy forests. Even everyday language in Quebec carries a story, as many local swear words, known as sacres, stem from sacred Catholic terms like tabernacle and chalice. Back in 1668, Jean Talon launched Canada's first commercial brewery in Quebec City, cleverly addressing the era's water issues with surplus grain. Towering higher than Niagara, Montmorency Falls dazzles just outside Quebec City, offering dramatic views and a rush of misty air. Situated along the banks of the St. Lawrence River, the old port of Montreal has played a pivotal role in the city's development since its origins as a fur trading post in the early 1600s. Today, it stands as one of Montreal's most lively and visited areas, seamlessly blending historic charm, natural beauty, and contemporary attractions. For more than 3 centuries, the Old Port functioned as Montreal's main port, central to trade and economic activity, from the fur trade era to its evolution into a thriving industrial zone. Although commercial operations have since moved to more modern ports, the district has been transformed into a hub for culture, leisure, and tourism. Visitors can enjoy its charming cobblestone streets, well-maintained green spaces, and iconic sites such as the Clock Tower, which offers sweeping views from its lookout point. Granby Zoo offers an immersive experience where animals live in thoughtfully designed habitats that echo their natural environments. The jaguar rested quietly in its enclosure, eating slowly while observing visitors from a distance. A curious rooster crowed proudly from a wooden fence, adding rustic charm to the vibrant zoo atmosphere. An African giraffe stretched its neck gracefully, reaching tender leaves high above as visitors watched in quiet awe. Caribbean flamingos preened beside each other, their slender reflections shimmering gently across the still water's surface. Later, they stepped delicately through the pond, synchronized as if performing a quiet, elegant dance for passing guests. Beneath the open sky, the Grant's zebra trotted gracefully, its striped coat dazzling in the morning sunlight. The loud squawk of a macaw parrot startled a tailless baboon, who leapt away in comic surprise. Originally established in 1881 as Wolf, the municipality was renamed Lac-Supérieur in 1957 after several name changes reflecting its evolving identity. Its settlers were Canadians returning from the American West, drawn to the region's natural beauty and promise. From charming villages to wild landscapes, Quebec invites every traveler to discover a story uniquely its own. Whether you're chasing adventure or quiet beauty, Quebec delivers moments that linger long after the journey ends. Rich in history, alive with culture and wrapped in natural splendor, Quebec is more than a destination. It's an experience. Let Quebec surprise you, move you, and leave you with memories as colorful as its changing seasons. So pack your curiosity and an open heart. Quebec is ready to welcome you, one unforgettable moment at a time.